Orale, you already know who it is. It's your boy Gordo tapping in from Phoenix, Arizona. And as you guys can see right here on the title and the thumbnail, who we're speaking on, excuse me, Spencer. We're going to be speaking on the whole Lefty gunplay and Lucky on hood stocks. Now, I've gotten a lot of DMs about Lefty and saying about how they think he ranked out or he punked out or this and that. And honestly, I'm going to give you my honest, non-biased opinion like I always do. And from the way I seen it, from the outside looking in, and from what you can hear on the video. And obviously, we don't really know what happened behind the scenes once some cameras turned off. The only ones that know is Lefty, Lucky, and the people who were there, which would be Soulless and Lucky's, whoever Lucky has there on his podcast. And I'm going to start it like this. Look, from the jump, you can already see that Lefty was, I mean, not Lefty, my bad. Lucky was already, I mean, he's always, to me, Lucky always comes off trying to push the line. Like, that's his platform. Like he says, you on my platform, okay? And like Lefty said, I don't need your platform. You know what I'm saying? I did it just, you know, on a solid. And to be honest with you, Lefty don't need his platform. I know Lucky does have a good platform. And first and foremost, let me tell you guys this. I'm not shooting shots at anybody. I'm not shooting no shots at Lucky, nor am I shooting shots at Lefty. I'm just telling you how I seen it, okay? And so, you know, from the jump, okay, you know, they're getting that liquor in them. They're, you know, whatever, you know, it is what it is. And like they say, you know, homies do that shit all the time. It's like if you go to a wolo, whatever, I mean, you're just kicking it with the homies, you know, people do trip. And there's always somebody who's going to be that one who tries to press all the homies and tries to be the big dog and tries to, and you know what? That's how Lucky is, man. I noticed Lucky reminds me of one of them dudes that tries to be a bully, tries to bulldog his way through shit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if you notice, he kind of always starts off his, you know, not all the time. I can't say all the time, but yeah, it's a bad look for Lucky, man, and it was a bad look for both of them, to be honest with you. Because let me tell you something, people do see the way, or they just see what they seen on camera and the way Lefty handled it. And if you see on the video, it kind of, I'm just keeping it a buck, man, and keeping it 100. It looks like Lucky was pressing Lefty. You know, I mean, he told him, let's catch that fade. And then he told him, you know, 47-year-old man, that I'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I know. Look, and that's the thing. People do underestimate older cats, because I have gotten some DMs, some people talking about, yeah, Lucky just an old fool. You know, he would. I mean, let me tell you something, homies. We all know, and if you were taught right, you were always taught not to ever underestimate anybody. Which even for Lucky too, he should not underestimate Lefty, you know, because, you know, he don't know what Lefty's about. But I'm gonna just keep it a buck. From what I seen, it didn't look, you know, it looked bad for Lefty. And I mean, we can all sit here and say, I would have did this, I would have did that, but nobody knows really what they would have did in that situation unless you were there. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, because a lot of people were asking me, do you think Lucky punked Lefty? I'm not going to say he punked him. from what I seen, like I said, just from the outside looking in, I'm not going to say that he punked him, but he definitely, told him, let's get it. And just from what you can hear on the tape, I mean, it didn't really sound like Lefty wanted to catch that face. But like I said, I wasn't there, so I'm just telling you from my own visuals, from what I seen. Okay, and like I said, I'm not shooting shots at Lefty. I'm not shooting no shots at Lucky. Respects to both of them. But also on the same token, Lucky supposedly being an OG, this and that, he should know how to carry himself and know how to, he could have carried himself a little better. He could have, been like, hey, homie, like when Lefty said, okay, it's a dead issue. It's a dead issue. Drop it. Leave it. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, man, both of them, it made them both look bad, to be honest with you. It's not a good look, especially, and do I think that's going to bring Lucky's podcast down? I don't know. I don't think so. But at the same token, I really think that a lot of homies are going to, rethink about going on his podcast. And Lucky, like I said, he reminds me of one of the people who try to bulldog everybody. He thinks he's just that man. You know what I mean? And maybe he is. You know what I'm saying? But and then he goes on to tell Lefty, hey, we'll fuck later. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Of course, he just kept picando and antagonizing his ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I don't know. Me personally, I would have handled it different. But like I said, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I would have did this, did that. Nah. But, hey, man, it's too bad that it had to go down like that. It is what it is. But did it, a lot of people from the outside looking in are saying that Lefty, didn't stand up for his. But like I said, only they know. And with that being said, man, nothing but love and respect. This is your boy Gordo tapping in from Phoenix AZ. And I'm out, homies. You guys have a good one. Stay up and make sure you tap in.